We sold this DJI battery. This is to a very sophisticated drone. It's the Phantom 4. This is the power bank, the charging cradle, and a functioning battery. I have all that listed for I think $135. And then we have this 4 parts Phantom 4 battery. This does not charge. So we made sure that they understood this is 4 parts, doesn't hold charge, and it's still sold for $20 plus shipping. If it was functioning in pre-owned condition, it would have went for 50 bucks. I got all of this for $20 at a thrift store. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. All of the items that you are about to see in this video were sold on Saturday and Sunday. We are selling about 28 items per day on all of our platforms. Super blessed. Things are going ultra well. I am actively trying to shrink my store, make it have less items. I think I'm the only YouTuber currently doing that right now. Everyone is always trying to grow and grow and grow and grow their stores. We're getting to a really awesome place where we're able to sell everything that we get ultra quick. Everything that has a fast sell-through rate we put on eBay. Even things that have a really fast sell-through rate on eBay, we are live selling on First Class Treasures. We're doing reseller lots over there. We're getting things moving. So my store has shrinked by 600 items over the last 3 months. We are now officially under 3,000 active items in my eBay store. I'm hoping to get that down to 2,000 by Christmas. And then hopefully sometime next year, we will be hovering around 1,500 active items, but selling 1,500 items every single month. So a 300% sell-through rate. That's the goal. Anyway, let's see everything that sold Saturday and Sunday. I talk about this often. These things fluctuate in price pretty hard. We sold this MediRub Massager 2000 plus. This green one, it sold for $50 plus shipping. Got this at a thrift store for $12. It was listed for just over a month. So decent profit there for sure. Always love shipping these. The black one still goes for about $90 plus shipping. And this green one between $40 and $60. We've got a nice mix of items selling today. I just threw into the processing bucket 2 AirPods and a charging case for an AirPods Pro. I sell probably 5 to 10 of those every single day, so I don't really show them on this channel because it would get super boring. Same with eyeglasses, but we have this Oliso. This is a Bolo. This sold for $75 plus shipping, just a regular little steam iron here. I got it at a thrift store for $5, and this sold in about, I'd say 3 weeks. I think it was listed for about 3 weeks. $75 plus shipping. Not a ton of these, not a ton of steam irons go for good money, but the Olisos do. Also the orange one, just any of them that say Oliso usually sell well. I got this Bosch charger for $3 at an estate sale. It was only listed for 2 weeks when it sold for $21 plus shipping. Definitely take that. And I overcharged on shipping at about $10. Should only cost about $8 to ship, so definitely some good profits. A lot of you guys ask me what is the lowest ASP or the lowest profit I will take for an item. I actually don't have a metric like that in my business. The only thing that matters is sell-through rate. So if I know that something will sell in under 100 days, I pick it up. I guess I have to make at least $3 or $4. That was probably my lowest, but I got this for 19 cents. Sold it for $7 plus shipping. And during this time of the year, everything else has a great sell-through rate. So I definitely snagged this. I got this. I mean, if you guys watch the channel, you know, I got like 100 of these at the Goodwill bins for 19 cents each. This isn't a practice I would recommend. I just sold this Cleveland CG4 sand wedge for $13.50 plus shipping. I only got it for $2, so we're still gonna make a little bit of money, but these things suck to ship, just not worth the time. This has been listed for over a year. It went through 3 markdowns to finally get to $13.50 to where someone bought it. Got this nice Lange hair curling iron for $5 at a thrift store. This was listed for 2 weeks and it sold for $35 plus shipping. I had it listed for $50. I got a lot of offers for the $20 range, and then when someone offered me $35, I took it. I got this WWF vintage 90s wrestling figure for either 75 cents or $1.50 at a thrift store. I think it was $1.50. It took over 2 months to sell for $10. I had it listed at $12.87 plus shipping. Someone offered me $10 and I took it. This Sony cassette player sold for $40 plus shipping the same day that I listed it. I got this off of First Class Treasures from Random Relics for only $5 shipped. He didn't want to take the time to test it, so he sold it on that marketplace for untested. I got it for a great deal. I put a tape in, it works great. I was able to sell it for 40 bucks, amazing profit. I also got these Oakley Holbrooks for $22 on First Class Treasures. These sold in under a week for $44. So I'm still making about a $15 to $18 profit on that in under a week. I will take that every day of the week. This Mace Windu light up lightsaber was only $1.50 at a thrift store. This one was listed for about 4 months when it sold for $20 plus shipping. Definitely take that profit. Here's another First Class Treasures purchase. Got this for $4 and it sold for $40. This was only listed for 3 days. Shout out to WS&C Collectibles, who I believe is making a YouTube channel shortly, so keep an eye out for him. But yeah, great profit here. Retail, it's 45 bucks. I was able to sell it for 45 bucks, $40 plus $6 in shipping, so even a little more. Appreciate it. Good sale. My wife loves shipping these. LOL. We've got this Denon receiver. It is an In Command series. I think it's the AVR 141 with the remote. It sold for $141, ironically. This was listed for just over 2 months. I got it at a thrift store for 15 bucks. I got this anime sealed Blu-ray at a thrift store for $2. It's Akira. I've also sold many Akira comic books. This sold for $15 plus shipping. I'm only $2 into it. This one took over 4 months to sell. Awesome profit though, definitely worth it. Incredible sell here. I was at a yard sale the other day, about 3 weeks ago, and I found a DS that a kid sold to me for 10 bucks that I already sold on First Class Treasures on a live auction for $35. And then I asked if he had anything else that he wanted to sell. And he said, I have a Nintendo 3DS. And I said, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that. He sold it to me for 30 bucks. It already had Mario Kart and a few other games pre-downloaded onto it. So it sold for $170 on Poshmark. And he said that he was pumped because he was going to buy a new fishing reel with his 30 bucks. Win-win for everybody. There's a better look at it. It also came with 3 games. I sold 2 of the games on First Class Treasures for $8 each. And then another one was Super Mario 3 that I sold a while ago for $25 on eBay. This is not the season to be selling these, but I still sold this for $25 on Poshmark. If it was during the winter, I would have got $35 or $40 for it, but I only paid $5 for this, so I'll definitely take that any time of year, any day of the week. I also sold this baseball mitt on Poshmark. It's the Wilson A9881. It's a first baseman glove. Sold for $23 plus shipping. Got this at a yard sale for $5. I got this Logitech Brio webcam off of First Class Treasures during a live auction for $6. It just sold for $50 plus shipping, $48.81 on Mercari. I think it went on a 15% off offer. This was only listed for 6 days when it sold. Just because the Nintendo Switch 2 came out does not mean that Nintendo Switch sales are going to slow down. Actually, quite the opposite. I got this Switch controller for $5 at a yard sale. Just sold for $18 plus shipping on Mercari. And it took under a week to sell. If you guys watch a lot of my content, you'll see I grabbed 2 of these Vitamix Travel to Go bottles. This second one sold for $15 plus shipping on Mercari. I got them both for $1. And the other one sold for $18 on Poshmark. And we sold another big old receiver on Mercari for $127 plus shipping. This one is a Sony. The STR DN1040. We just sold another one of these zero sugar creamy coconut Dr. Pepper 12 packs for $40 plus shipping. I'm getting 4 of these for $20, so my cost of goods are just $5 each. 5 into 40, I have sold several dozen of these, and I hope to continue to sell several dozen more. Let's talk a little bit about product research and sell-through rate. A lot of people are telling me that I am dumb for buying these because they have a poor sell-through rate, but I don't think you guys are understanding completely how to calculate sell-through rate. So, especially with new products, there are things called multi-quantity listings. If you do the normal breakdown of sell-through rate, just dividing how many are listed by how many are sold, these only have about a 60% sell-through rate. But the majority of those listings, like mine, have multiple listings. So there's a lot of these listings that have 400 sales. There are only like 50 separate listings, but there are 10 of them that have more than 200 sales each, thus telling you that thousands are selling every 90 days. So a lot of people think, oh, this has already gone to zero. I keep selling them every single day on multiple platforms for $40 plus shipping every single day. We also sold this car stereo for $150. It's missing oh, just kidding, it's not missing enough. It is the model number P04704383AH. It is to a Jeep Wrangler. I can't remember if I told you guys it sold for 150 bucks. I got this at a thrift store for $5 and it was listed for under 2 months. This isn't the biggest sale in the world. It only went for $7.50, but it was only listed for 6 days when it sold. I got this along with a ton of other comics on First Class Treasures. My cost of goods into this is probably $1.50, so we still made $4 or $5 on the transaction. If you can 4 or 5x your money over and over and over again, you'll be a millionaire quick. Well guys, that's a quicker video for you today. I also sold a ton more AirPods and eyeglasses, but I don't want this video to be too boring. I just wanted to say to all of you that made it to this point in the video, you should be very proud of yourself. This is a difficult thing that you are doing. You are trying to add an extra income or possibly replace an income doing this side hustle that hopefully can become a full-time job for some of you. It's not easy. It is never easy convincing other people to give you money. It is never easy to make money. And you guys are here watching these videos to learn more. You guys are out listing every single day. If someone hasn't told you in a while, I'm proud of you. Keep it up.